Everyone's here, so I'm going to start the reorganizational meeting. Okay. Good evening and welcome to the reorganizational meeting of the North Merrick School District. My name is Joanne Long. I'm the district clerk and I'm calling this meeting to order at 6:07 p.m. I'd like to lead with the pledge. So if everybody would just, I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America. And to the republic
which
which stands one nation,
under
God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, so Tracy Miller, new board members Tracy Miller and Ed Corona, can you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge duties of the office of Board Trustee according to the best of your ability?
I will.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. At this time, I'd like to administer the oath to the Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Senia, can you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of office of superintendent according to the best of your ability?
I will.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, at this time, I'd like to call for nominations for the office of president of the North Merrick School District Board of Education. Do I have any nominations, please?
Oh, I wanted to keep it at Megan.
Megan.
I'd like to nominate Megan Ryan.
Okay, so Tracy Miller, Megan Ryan.
Megan.
Okay.
Steve.
Popular.
Okay.
Megan.
So if there are no other nominations, there are no other nominations for board president? No? Okay, great. If there are no further nominations, the nominations are now closed. So if it's unanimous, do I need to do a roll call? Neil?
No, but you just need to do a motion and a second, all in favor. And
Okay, fine.
All right, I'll make a motion to nominate Megan Ryan. Who's going to second that?
Second.
Steve? Okay.
Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, congratulations, Megan. I would like to administer.
Great. Wait till I tell my husband this. Thank you.
I'd like to administer the oath of office to you also. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge duties of office of board president according to the best of your ability?
Thank you, Joanne.
Oh, congratulations. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Now I'd like to call for nominations for vice president.
I'd like to nominate Michelle Gordon.
Second.
Okay. Are there any further nominations for vice president? Okay, the nominations are now closed. So can we have a first again? So Meg Ryan.
Yeah, if I can make a motion for Michelle Gordon as vice president.
And who's a second? Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, fantastic. Congratulations, Michelle, vice president. I'd like to minister the oath of office to you. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge duties of office of vice president according to the best of your ability?
I do.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now, moving on. High school representatives for the 2020-21st school year.
I'd like to put my name up there. I don't know if I can do it myself.
I'd like to nominate Steve.
All right, who nominated
Rob.
Steve? Rob, okay,
I
okay.
did, yeah, sorry.
So Robert nominated
My video's not working.
Steve. Okay. Are there any other nominations for
I'm going to nominate Tracy and Ed.
Oh, thank you.
Vincent Lentini, T. Miller, Vincent Lentini, Ed Corona, and we have Rob or Steve. Okay. So right now we have nomination for Stevenella, a nomination for Tracy Miller, and a nomination for Ed Corona. Are there any other nominations? Okay, so nominations are closed. I am actually going to now, you have to cast your vote. So I'm going to, as I call your name, just respond. So this first vote is for Stevenella. So Mr. Corona, yes or no for Stevenella?
Well, we have 2 seats, right? So how's it go? Everyone gets 2 votes, right?
I am actually going to do this call. Yeah, I'm going to go through everyone's name more than once. I'm going to first do a whole roll call for Stevenella, then I'll do a roll call for Tracy Miller, and then I'll do a roll call for yourself. And the 2 highest would get the seat. Okay. Does everyone understand?
Yeah. Wait, wouldn't you have 2 votes? There are 2 seats.
Yes. So we're going to take one individual at a time. And then we're going to ask everybody if they would like to vote for them. And
Okay.
then at the end, the 2 individuals that got the most vote will go on the high school seat.
And we only get 2 votes.
Yeah, how does that work?
Yeah, I think what Ed is asking, Joanne, is that
Oh,
there's
okay, yeah.
2 open seats. So I think you want to take it, I guess per seat. So we can designate it as, for lack of better terminology, seat number 1. And
Okay.
seat 2. And so for this point in time, take a roll call to fill seat number 1.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. Oh, yes. Okay, roll call for seat 1. Okay, so, for seat 1, Mr. Corona, who do you vote for seat 1?
This is also going to be weird. So for seat 1, I'll vote for me.
Okay, great. EC. Mr. Lentini for seat 1. Who do you vote for?
Ed Corona.
EC. Mr. Nella for seat 1. Who do you vote for?
For me.
SE. Mr. Crowley for seat 1. Who do you vote for?
For Steve.
Thank you. Tracy Miller, who do you vote for?
Ed.
EC. Michelle Gordon, who do you vote for? I'm sorry.
Ed.
EC. And Miss Ryan, who do you vote for?
Ed also.
EC. Okay, so the majority is Ed Corona for seat 1. Okay. Okay, here we go again. Seat 2. So, Ed, you're the lead. Who are you voting for seat 2?
Tracy Miller.
TM. Vincent Lentini, who are you voting for?
Tracy Miller.
Steve?
For me.
It's E. Robert?
For Steve.
Okay. Tracy?
I'll vote for myself, Tracy.
Okay. Michelle?
Tracy Miller.
TM. And Megan Ryan. Megan?
Tracy.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay, so seat 1 is for Ed Corona, seat 2 is for Tracy Miller, and that'll be the high school representatives. All right. Now I'll move the meeting over to Board President Meg Ryan, and thank you.
You caught me by surprise, Joanne. I'm just trying to pull up my
Oh.
agenda.
I could start this
Keep going,
conversation.
Joanne. Keep
I could start this conversation. Okay, last year on the School Community Relations PTA Council, last year was Ed Corona and Michelle Gordon. Who would like to participate this year?
Ed's
Ed.
raising his hand,
Oh.
but
Ed? Okay, Ed. Anyone else interested or have the availability? Okay, so just Ed Corona for that seat. All right, I'm gonna move on to Buildings and Grounds. Last year was Stevenella and Robert Crowley. Are you continuing or anyone else
Sure.
interested? Robert
Sure, I will.
and Steve?
I will.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Robert and Steve. Okay, last year for Teacher Center Committee, I had just Ed Corona. Are you interested to continue? Do you have the time? Yes? Okay, would anybody else like to participate? Okay. And the rest are the board as a whole. So now we're done. We have our seats for next year.
Thank you, Ms. Long.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Joanne.
You're welcome. Okay.
We can adjourn at this time, right?
No, we're in the reorg. Just keep going.
Oh, keep going. Oh, we don't.
Yeah, keep going. We're gonna adjourn at the end of the reorg, and we're gonna open up the regular monthly meeting.
I thought, hold
They're just annual appointments and approvals.
on. Yep.
Maybe we should mute if we're not speaking.
He's a vicious dog.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
So we're gonna go into the annual appointments and approvals. So the annual appointment for our district clerk. No wonder why she didn't want to continue. She can't do it herself. Only we can do that. So we appoint Joanne Long as district clerk. Do we do it?
Do a motion?
Do we do this
You
by?
You can, yes, everything has to be by motion, just like
Oh.
everything else. I don't know if you're gonna do a consent agenda for
Let's do a
this.
consent agenda for district clerk as Joanne Long, the district treasurer as Tom McDade.
It's Terry McCurry.
I'm sorry, even better.
That's okay.
Great. Sorry, McDade, you're out. I gave you a heart attack. Joanne, give me notes on these agendas. I'm just kidding. General and Labor Council. Can I say Neil Block?
Yes, you can.
And our external auditor.
Do you want everyone? I'll give it to you.
R.S.
And
Abrams.
appoint our external auditor,
R.S. Abrams.
R.S. Abrams. If we could have and
You want to just go all the,
Joanne, why don't you read out all of these? We could do it as a motion. Claims auditor. Are we doing this? Are we naming each one? I don't have the.
no, you don't have to. You could
Oh,
just
that's
do,
All right, we're gonna do a
Yeah.
consent agenda then to approve 7A through
Triple A.
JJ, double J's. So
no, keep going.
Oh,
Triple A.
fine. Triple A. We're gonna go. All right. So it's from 7A through 7 triple A. You're lucky I don't have to read everyone because we would be here till midnight. If we have a motion to approve all of that.
Motion.
Okay, Vincent.
Martini, a
I'll
second.
second it.
Thank you.
Miller, all in favor? Yes,
Aye.
unanimous, yes.
Okay, now you have to adjourn this meeting.
I could do that. A motion to adjourn at 6:20, but we're gonna stay on the link.
Have a motion. Thank you.
And then if a motion,
I'll second it.
Tracy Miller.
Thank you, ladies.
Okay, unanimous, great. 6:20. We're gonna move into our other meeting, Miss Long.
Okay,
All right, so if we can call to order at 6:20.
okay.
I'd like to do the pledge because I believe, all of the, hopefully the public is now on with us. So if we could do the Pledge of Allegiance,
That'd be great.
that's all right. So pledge allegiance.
Allegiance to
To
the
the
flag
flag
United
of the States of America and to the
to the
republic for which it stands,
stands
One
one
nation.
nation,
under
under
God,
God,
indivisible.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
All right. And then we'll go right into it. So the Board of Education approves the following resolution, whereas the state of New York, along with the entire nation and world, is in the midst of COVID-19, aka the novel coronavirus pandemic, a public health emergency, unprecedented in modern times, whereas on March 16, 2020, Governor Cuomo issued Executive Order 202.4, which suspended the requirements of the open meetings law concerning Board of Education meetings, and whereas as permitted by Executive Order 202.1, the Board of Education's meeting tonight will be conducted via www.youtube.com with no public participation. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Education hereby suspends all policies pertaining to the format for this meeting, including policy 1120, which provides for public participation and comment at the Board of Education meetings. So, yes, I would like, so we're meeting virtually. I'm gonna just, before
Yeah,
we
Ms.
go.
Ryan, just because we adjourned out of the reorganization meeting, we have to actually take a motion to open this meeting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, we did.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay. Motion to open. Neil, that's why you're our labor council. Motion to open.
Second.
Michelle Gordon, Tracy seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Illegal pledge, Neil. All right.
Yeah, I know.
All right. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to my board members for voting me in as president, and I look forward to serving you next year. And I think we'll get a lot of good things done. We did a lot of things this year, and I'm proud to be on this board. And I'm not going to belabor this, but I just have a few quick things before I turn it over to Dr. Siniak. We're meeting virtually tonight. Hopefully, we're going to do everything we can. The board does want to meet in public together, face to face. So hopefully next month, we'll make that happen. So we look forward to seeing the public at that time, and you know, and hopefully we'll have our plans set forth. I'll let Dr. Siniak talk about the reentry task force, and she'll go into detail, but I've been happy to be a part of those meetings as much as I can. I'm trying to get on those, and there's a lot of engagement with the teachers, with Dr. Siniak, administration, parents. So I think, you know, it's a lot of work. I don't think everyone knows the amount of work that's going in behind the scenes. And I just want to thank everyone. You know, they're not enjoying their summer. They're working hard, trying to put these plans together, and the parents too are very engaged. Also, with that being said, I was happy to have the Wings program and Dr. Siniak and Ms. Castle, my son, and the Wings students come, Nora and Amir, yesterday to Newmick, where I'm here right now, where they presented 400 mask extenders that they made, which is it's very nice off the 3D printer, but each one had a poem or a saying that the frontline staff could scan with their phone and have a student read something to them, which it's the first time that's happened here. And I could tell you the doctors and the nurses were just so appreciative, and they were all given out, all 400 of them by 2 o'clock this afternoon were given out. So I just wanted to say a quick thank you for that. And I do have, just want to bring up that this district was served with a notice of petition on Friday, and our council, Neil Block, is handling that, and you know, we're handling that appropriately. And for some exciting news, I was able, an organization that I'm a part of, it's behind me, I don't know if you can see it, this thing, they are giving us 3 of these digital crazy looking kiosks. So one for each school. They'll be delivering them to Dr. Siniak and her staff next week. That they digitally take your thermometer upon entry. They also tell you if you have a mask on or not. And there's a lot of other things that I don't know that Wing could probably hook up. So,
Awesome, Meg. Thank you.
So
Thank you.
we're just trying to do the best we can. And you know, I love the school district, and we love our kids. And I think, you know, we're a great board. We're doing very good things together. And that's just one of the things we'll do. And I'm going to turn it over. I've talked enough. I will let Dr. Siniak take the floor, and you know, I hope everyone has a healthy and safe, enjoyable long weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Ryan. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to July 1st, New Year. I want to thank everyone on behalf of the Board of Education for a very successful end of the school year. Our students and parents, first and foremost, our administrators, our teachers, all staff members, we all came together to end on such a high note for the ending of the school year. And I wanted to thank everyone for their efforts. As Mrs. Ryan was saying, our task force has been up and running now for quite a few weeks. We have 7 subcommittees working diligently and reporting out to the larger task force. I'd like to thank again parents, administrators, board members, staff for participating in this such important work moving forward. We're looking to put together several plans that are basically fluid for a July date. And when I say fluid, what I mean is when and if we do reopen, we may have to move from plan A to plan B at a moment's notice. And rest assured, we will be prepared. Surveys went out this evening at 5 o'clock to parents, instructional and non-instructional staff. We want the feedback. We appreciate the feedback. We will use that feedback in our planning and decision-making of all subcommittees and the task force. Those surveys are due on July 8th by 5 o'clock. It is so important that the lines of communication are kept open. As parents are emailing myself and other administrators, we are making phone calls, we are gathering information, listening to concerns, and trying to address them to the best of our ability. We wish we had answers. We wish we had solid answers. We are working diligently with the component districts as well as all districts across the county. And we are gathering information and making the best decisions that we can. Remember, we are reporting not only to the New York State Education Department, but also to the mandates of the Department of Health, CDC guidelines, as well as what the governor will put before us. So it is a balancing act, but we are all working diligently to ensure that we are opening in a safe environment, and whatever that may look like, it'll be the best of our ability to ensure that our students and our staff are safe first and foremost. Our summer packets were distributed this week at each of the buildings, Monday and Tuesday. If there was anyone that was unable to pick it up, please email your principal and we will make alternate accommodations, even if we have to drop it off at your house. We also have our summer programs that are kicking off next week, our extended school year program, our summer BOCES AIS reading program. And if you visit our website, there are enrichment activities, there are links to Camp Invention, Adelphi, many programs out there for students. So please take a look at our website for that. But once again, welcome to the new school year, so to speak. July 1st is our kickoff. And once again, thank you so much, Board of Education, for your support of the children first and foremost, and look forward to doing great things over the next year. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so there was D, the Board of Education approves entering into an agreement with Elizabeth Montalvo for the 2021.
No.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I think you're in the wrong place.
I'm not.
Yeah. Go to routine approvals. There'll be approval of minutes, June 17th, approval of warrants, and then approval of treasurer's report.
Okay. Yep. All right, so we're gonna do it as a consent, a block for 2A through 2C, approval of minutes, approval of warrants, budget transfers and wire transfers, and approval of treasurer's report. Motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
And that's unanimous. Okay. We're going to now go. Do we have any public comments, Joanne? Did we get
No,
any?
we didn't get anything, nothing.
Right. And then moving along to business.
Okay.
If we can have a motion to approve, sorry, 5A through 5L.
I sent in there were two.
Joanne,
There was
you're
an.
killing me.
I'm sorry. I sent. There was an addendum put on.
I thought the addendum was you. Special services. I was going to do I was breaking out number 6 separately. I was just going to do 5.
No. It goes. Do you want me to resend it to you?
Why don't you just read it? And then
Okay, fine. All right. So the last two, they were added on. It's transportation. The letter M is the Board of Education approves the contract with Suburban Bus Company to transport one North Merrick student to DDI Huntington for summer school. This contract is at an amount not to exceed $13,500. This was added this afternoon, just so that you know. And also the Board of Education, this is the letter N. The Board of Education approves the contract with First Student to transport one North Merrick student to DDI Huntington for summer school. This contract is at an amount not to exceed $13,500. These two resolutions were added this afternoon. I sent in to everyone.
Out.
Joanne, there's, if I may,
I need that charging.
it's a mistake. Letter M should be Suburban Transport North Merrick students to Fayette School for the extended school year program.
So it's plural?
Well, it's the DDI is for N. I apologize. I didn't see this when it was printed on. Board of Education approves the contract with Suburban to transport North Merrick students to Fayette School for the extended school year program.
Oh, Fayette, okay, Fayette School.
For the extended school year program. And then N is the first student to transport one student to DDI for the summer school program.
Okay,
Tom, those amounts are the same, correct?
they're both the same amount?
No,
13?
there's no amounts for the suburban one because
Right.
that's multiple.
That's all students. Okay, so
That's all
cross out
students.
the amount.
I'll cross out the amount. Okay. So the resolution will read, the Board of Education approves the contract with Suburban Bus Company to transport North Merrick students to Fayette School for extended school year, period.
Correct.
Okay, great. Okay. So,
Motion to approve.
so this is this will be a consent agenda from letter A all the way to N.
Yes, yes.
Yes, motion.
Thank you, Michelle Gordon. Second, Tracy Miller, all in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. All right, moving on, a motion to approve the personal actions report. 6A,
Motion.
Second.
second by Yanela, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Like I'm running an auction. Okay, now we're gonna go to the special services. If we can, Joanna, I think we're on the same page again. So 7A through 7U.
You got it. That's, yes.
Motion to approve, and these are special services that we need approved. Motion.
Motion.
Second.
Lentini, seconded by Nella, all in favor? Aye.
I need to abstain because I haven't had a chance to look at the contracts, so I'll abstain.
Okay,
Mr. Crowley, please note that, Joanne, that Mr. Crowley's abstaining.
you got it.
The motion
Six-
carries.
6.
right.
Perfect,
One abstention. Okay,
perfect. I
and then,
got it.
communication, any correspondence received by the Board of Ed, Ms. Long? I did mention a petition that was served, so is there anything else besides that?
In the BOE email, there was only one, and it was already provided to everyone last week.
Great, okay. Are any previous agenda items,
Nothing.
finished business to address? Any new business?
I'd like to
No.
give kudos to Tracy Miller for giving all those speeches this past weekend at the graduations.
Great.
Steve, thank you so much. And I actually would like to say something. The North Merrick district, obviously we go into the Central High School district. There were 6 graduations at every high school. And we managed to pull off every kid walking across the stage and getting a diploma, and not every district did. And
Yep.
we did it with threats of rain. My kid was graduating. There was thunder and lightning. We were all in the school. We were back out on the field. Every kid in our high schools graduated. And that's something to be said about where we are, because there, a lot of districts did drive-by graduations or mailed them out. And I'm really happy we were able to do that for our students. And thank you, that was nice. It was long.
Tracy, I have to say the speeches were short and sweet. That's what I liked.
Yes. So long, 2 minutes and like 10 seconds.
Yep.
It clocked in at. So thank you. I appreciate that. And congratulations to you and to Rob.
Thanks to you, Rob, too.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Okay, that's it. Sorry to interrupt.
No,
No,
it's great. It's very important for everyone to know that this is happening. So thank you. Any our informational section 11. If you have any, Dr. Stiniak.
No, I have nothing to report. The enrollment report, we are starting to get more registrations at this point, and we are looking to do that virtually. And we'll have more of an update in August. Those calls are starting to come in again now that everyone's back in the offices with us. And we're actually looking at a virtual model on one of the subcommittees of the task force through the system that we already have, which is Power School. And that would mean that it wouldn't cost us anything really additionally, and it would make it a safer and a more efficient process. So now would be the time to move in that direction.
Great. Thank you. Well, with that being said, I'm going to ask for a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
All in
SE?
favor? Yes. Okay. I
Yeah.
hope everyone has a great 4th of July. Enjoy.
Thank you.
I hope to
Yes,
see
happy
everyone in
4th.
person next month.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.